Knight up the right side. Pikanich works it on quickly to Hook. Numbers for the Giants as Reinhardt joins the rush. Reinhardt got a piece of the Hook offering, but perfectly placed was Carruth.
Yeah, Reinhardt did a good job there. Moved the puck up and just took off up the ice and just waited for that pass to come through. What I like what he did was he released it straight away, Murphy. Just tried to catch Carruth out, but Carruth's positioning was fantastic. You can just see here that quick shot and then the save from Carruth, but great positioning from Carruth. Just took everything away there. And but a great play from Reinhardt moving up and supporting the play on that one.
Mickelson, tape to tape with Kugler. Dixon in behind the goal now. Here's Sanford. Sanford with the one-timer. When you talk about Brody Reed and all those power play goals, we haven't seen him as of yet. Kugler with a shot. Here's a chance. Well, the look off there, they go back to the point instead. Kugler works it around. Here's Sanford, back to Kugler. Kugler with the shot. And it's held to the chest of Beskorowany with just 1 second remaining on the power play.
Well, you can see what the Devils were trying to do in that power play. They were really trying to move Beskorowany from side to side and trying to find that open shot. They did a good job with it. The play just didn't come off in the end. You can see that puck movement there. And right there, Beskorowany was able to come across. But before that, he was not out of position. But because they moved it wide so quickly, it was tough for him to come across. And they were a bit unfortunate not to get a couple of shots through there. But good puck movement there from Devils.
Blake trying to force it around McNulty. No easy task. And that springs Kugler the other way. Kugler tried to get into his shooting position. Just rolled on him in the last second. Sanford tried to throw a hit on Ruop. Well, now Ruop. Well, Ruop going after Cox. And Ruop at 6'4" goes after Cox at 5'8".
Yeah, I don't think he was all that bothered of throwing Cox around the ice there. I think just a couple of bumps here and there. It was nothing too serious, Murph. But you know, they're battling out there. Just, you know, you have to fight for that space on the ice, especially in games like this. You can see it gives him a little bit of a shot. Cox comes back at him. I think Ruop knew that he gave the first shot there, so it wasn't too bothered. A couple of little punches, but you can see both players weren't that bothered to get the gloves off. Murph, they want to play hockey in a big game like this. You don't want to take a bad penalty.
Reinhardt takes his time, back cycles. Soy. Doggett to Soy. Little jam play there, and Carruth goes down to take it away as the penalty expires. And again, tempers flare as McNulty's knocked over by Doggett, and that's something. It's a long way to come from 6'7" down to the ice, and Doggett went for him. And now tempers flaring at SSC Arenas. We've got a scrum in there. McNulty wants Doggett. And in the far corner, we've got Cox. Well, Boucher's going to jump on the back of Cox. And Cox has certainly had a bee in his bonnet since that moment earlier on. And a little bit of mayhem.
Yeah, certainly was.
Boosh, I'm taking all three of them. Taking all three of them. All right, let go. Taking all three of them. All three, you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's some big battles right now in and around the net. Teams are going to have to fight for that first goal, and they know it. And you can see why the Giants kept plugging away, and Cardiff were having none of it. They just wanted to clear the crease as quickly as they could.
Blake into the box. Cox will skate over to the Devils box as well. And it's starting to heat up quite nicely here.
Yeah, I mean, you want to see those battles, and down in front of the net, you can see that everybody just gets a few punches thrown, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a couple of penalties each on that play, Murph. I mean, Cox and Crandall were in there battling, but I don't think there were a lot of big punches thrown, just a couple of little shots to let the opposition know you're there.
Cooper rims it around for Ruop. Ruop sidesteps a hit from Batch, or from Big Lewis rather. This is a tough line defensively to play against Big Lewis and Batch. Batch gets it to the line no further. Gets into the face of Ruop. Now Ruop and Batch having words, but Long with a chance as Batch and Ruop were jousting. Long took the opportunity to slide in there, and Carruth again with a big stop in the Devils' net. Here's Long. Away from Waller. Looked like Ruop and Batch were going to go. They decided not to, and Ruop's shot sails wide into the corner. Here's Boucher. Boucher finds Soy. Soy with the shot, scores! Up top shelf where you keep the good whiskey. It's 1-0 Giants. Giants.
Well, you can see the Giants were coming on here in the second. They were creating some chances. What a pass from Boucher. So he comes out high, finds that open space, and then comes right through the middle of the ice and picks the top corner. That's an excellent shot. Watch Boucher here. Sees Soy coming in, takes a look, top corner, over the glove of Carruth, and a fantastic finish. It took a great goal to open the scoring up in this game here in the second period, Murph, with 1:05 left in the second. So that's a really big goal for the Giants.
It's the momentum swings of early and late goals that you've talked about so many times from a coaching perspective and how you pull that back going into the room. Well, if you're Adam Keefe, that's exactly what you want going into the room. For Jared Scaldi, maybe that's not the result you want with 1:05 left, but what a pass from Boucher to Soy. Back to Brody Reed, 8 power play goals this season. Reed with a shot, Duggan in front. He screams it past the left hand of Beskorowany. 5 seconds remaining. Here's Register. Register to Reed. Reed with the shot, and going down to block that was Rain. And Rain sends it up and over the net. Late stages, Duggan at the buzzer. Duggan puts a headlock on there. That was a great defensive play by Kevin Rain on a tricky customer in Reed. And once again, tempers flaring as Ruop was involved with Cox earlier, and now Duggan saying, well, I'm more than happy, Mr. Ruop, but looks like cooler heads will prevail as my old buddy Vitas Lukaszewicz is in between the two combatants.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rain blocked that with his stick. I think he deflected it enough to get it up and over the net. So, again, good job from him just stepping out and getting in the shooting lane and making a big play for his team, especially with just a couple of, less than a second on the clock. So that was a really good play. But, you know, Cardiff are going to go back into the room now and talk about this power play. They still have almost a minute and a half left on the power play. So they're certainly going to have a good discussion on a possible set play, so we'll have to keep our eyes on that.
Here's Cox. Knight pinches in from the point. Lake takes a bump from Mickelson. Here's McNulty. McNulty works it on quickly, but the pass was too far for Kugler. Lake let that go to Cooper. Cooper with the net drive. Cooper with a good chance. Lovely net drive by Cooper, but just getting the left glove, the hand across was Carruth. Ruop with the shot, redirected by Cooper. Cooper looked like he had a wide open goal, and Lewis took him down at the last second, or McNulty rather. McNulty with that long reach just reached in across the body of Cooper. And so big are some of these Devils defensemen. You get 44 and mixed up quite easily. Duggan, poke checked away by Rain. Out front for Reed. Well, another giveaway. Reed with a shot, muscled away by Beskorowany. Here's Register to Crandall. Crandall backhands it to Register. Sends it across to Reed. Reed with a laser. And again, Beskorowany out to the top of the crease, using his 6'4" size to take away that bomb from Reed.
Well, Beskorowany knows where Reed is. He's keeping an eye on him when he's on the ice on the power play, because you can look here, Beskorowany is already waiting for that shot before the puck gets there, so he knows what they're trying to do. I mean, Reed was wide open a few times, and if you're the Giants, I don't think you want to leave him hanging around wide open on the power play for too long.
Back to Mickelson. What a stick by Hook. Well, Hook had a shorthanded goal on Wednesday evening. He's down that right side, gets it in front for Lake. Lake with a shot. What a stop by Carruth. Well, Hook feeling good on the penalty kill, a shorty on Wednesday against Coventry. Lovely feed there for Lake.
Yeah, great play there from Hook, and he spotted Lake coming late. Lake outskated 2 players to get back for that scoring opportunity.
Good tight box on the penalty kill for the Giants. Crandall fakes, goes to Reed. Good stop there. The rebound was on the goal line, or on the hash mark area for Kugler, but he couldn't force it towards the goal line, as Reed once again was the trigger man. Here's Register. Register with the shot, scores! Register with the bomb from the point. Kugler was in front screening Beskorowany. It's 1-1.
Well, I thought most of the Giants thought, you know, Register was going to go wide to Reed for the one-timer. Decided to shoot it this time with some traffic in front. Could have been a tip there. We'll have to have another look at it here. Big shot comes in from Register. Kugler might have got a piece of it, but just good puck movement from the Devils. Could have been a tip there. Looks like it might have come off his stick or his pads, and you could see that Beskorowany wasn't happy about something. Reacted quickly. I think they're going to have a look at this one. The referee's gone into the penalty box, Murph.
It's a tough call here.
Let's see if we can see a bit more here.
And he takes his glove. No goal. He can't play. Yeah, I'm happy with that ball. The new can't go forward. Like
he's in the crease there.
Yeah, look at his feet too. His foot's in, body's in.
So the main
I mean, with what I'm seeing, I couldn't call that goal back. For me, it would be tough to call that one back unless they see something from a different angle that we're not seeing, like you're saying.
That's an overhead angle that they have right here.
I don't think it's good because it takes away.
Not going to
I agree.
guess as to what they're seeing.
His foot's in, takes the stick away and the arm. He's not played the position.
But let's have a listen now or look down and see what Andy Dalton has to say.
First of all, it's ever so slightly, but can I borrow your hand? So as he goes across the net, it takes his blocker away, so he can't make that blocker move. Right.
If he's seeing what we're seeing, I can see why he would be happy. Now, if the referees are seeing a different angle, well, then they might see something different to us.
But they've got to just get back into the zone here, because if they can get Carruth to the bench, they get the face-off. So now 6-on-4, 1:15 remaining. It is a cauldron of noise at SSC Arena. Reed and company go back to work. Reed goes to the front of the goal. They work it along to Kugler. Now Crandall. 1 minute remaining in the game. Register up high. Register with the shot. Good screen in front by Kugler. Reed gets the puck in the left corner. Gets it on to Sanford. Cox up front. Reed with the shot. Oh, what a stop by Beskorowany.
Yeah, Reed tried to go 5-hole on that one, and what a great save that was from Beskorowany. A nice play from the Cardiff Devils to get that pass out to the middle of the ice to Reed, who just released it straight away. But what a save from Beskorowany. Let's watch here. Pass down low below the goal line. Quick pass comes out. Reed just snaps it right away, but Beskorowany again closes the legs and makes the save.
Beskorowany is almost too big to try and go 5-hole right there, but easy for me to say. Also important, again at home, we don't have the same angle as the goal review there, so we'll give the benefit of the doubt that they saw something to overturn the call on the ice until we can find out further. Here's Crandall. Crandall with a shot off the cheater of the glove, the left-handed Beskorowany. 30 seconds remaining. 20 seconds of that on the power play. Here's Reed. Reed down low. Kugler is in front. Reed. Good job there by Hook. Hook forces it into the corner. Comes back to Register. 18 seconds remaining. Crandall. Crandall in front. Redirected by Sanford. Up and over the top of the net. 13 seconds remaining. Crandall back to Register. Register. He has to be careful. Picknich is out of the box, and Picknich with a stick-on-stick play. Register will just dump it forward. 2 seconds remaining. Done and dusted. Listen to the crowd at SSC Arena. The Giants hold on. A 1-0 lead, a 1-0 win. 11 straight league victories in a row for the Belfast Giants.
Well, a big win again for the Giants. And I mean, Cardiff did everything they could on that 6-on-4. Beskorowany had to come up big again, made some quality saves. That one that rolled over the top of the net, just ending up on the other side, was I'm sure the Giants were happy to see that one flip behind rather than flip into the back of the net, but you know, credit to the Giants. There were 4 guys on the ice on that 6-on-4 were trying to get in front of every shot, blocking as many as they could, but in the end they walk away with the win on a controversial decision late in the third period, Murph.